game scale, super split push composition here by Brand Esports. You can already see the averages on the score right there on the scoreboard speak for themselves on the bottom of the screen. 4.19 kills. That is a huge amount of average kills for this guy.
Yeah, and Coco has won 2 games while he was on Hellcurve. We've seen that time and time and again. He was focusing on the split pushes, but looking at this,
man.
Kimmy makes her comeback here.
Here we
in
go.
The MPL.
The early game Kimmy power going to be prioritized here by Execration as well as the Leomord. Again, Coco is a huge Leomord player, taking that away from Brand Esports. That actually limits their pool quite a bit. Again, Coco, a huge Leomord threat, and I really like that Execration did this. It kind of forces them into this weird pick where they don't know who Coco is going to be picking up, but apparently he's going to be very happy on the Hellcurve. Rebo, they'll be locking in that claw early on.
They're looking like, Brand Esports is looking like a team that wants to go for fights earlier on just so that Kimmy won't be able to scale up properly. And I think the call for going for Claude and Lolita in order to synergize well with Hellcurve and Kaya and Kaguda, I think that was a good call here by Brand Esports. And Execration opting to pick up Harley, though. What do you think about that?
That's a great counter to the early game threat that apparently Brand Esports is showing right here for us. Because earlier I thought Brand was going to go for the late game because of the ban on the Grok, but apparently they are the ones who want to take this earlier on. Picking up the Hellcurve, fast response around the map. Same with the Claw. Early level 4 kills is a really big threat here for this squad. Add that on with basically free support with Yuji on the Kagura. That's just kill threats all around the map for this team.
Execration, they do have some sort of kill threat as well. Zappa's going to be picking up the Leomord. Jeff Cutie Forever on that Kimmy can deal a lot of damage as well. Supported by the Minoan Fury, supported by the Hurricane Dance, they might just be able to catch Brand Esports with their pants down here.
Yeah, and again, Execration looks like they're the huge team fighting team that we already kind of expected from Brand. Execration is usually the team that wants to play early game. The roles have been switched up in this matchup.
And right now it's going to be the matchup between an immovable force and an unstoppable object. Who is going to win here? Execration versus Brand Esports?
That's a big question, man. And we are going to be going into the Game 1 for the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Season 2 playoffs. Again, a big thank you to our elite sponsors, Ayala Malls, and our legendary sponsor, Smart. All of this presented by Moonsoon.
What do you think is going to be the scoreline here, though? That's a question.
Scoreline here, I am already expecting, I don't want to give any predictions here, but I'm expecting a 2-1 for Brand Esports. At least a minimum of 2-1 for Brand Esports, but let's go into the match. First game of the day, ladies and gentlemen, Brand Esports versus Execration.
Immediately, we're seeing Execration just teaming up together and making sure that nobody gets picked off earlier on in the game in order to give Brand Esports an advantage here.
Yeah, and again, Brand Esports is playing a lot safer than I thought they would. Apparently, the late game Claude is what they want to focus on here. Early rotations on the turtle area is what the play here for Brand Esports is going to be.
Man, Claude here needs to really keep going for the jungle, get the camps as much as possible, farm up in order for him to start being a threat, because with the added bonus of Hellcurve just being present in the map, they can just pressure all the lanes all at the same time, but immediately here.
Yep, again, the turtle going to be the one, the crab rather, going to be the one to be prioritized here by Brand Esports. They always want to play over that gold advantage. That's been their trademark ever since the first season. They're not slowing that down at any point here in the first match of the game.
Of course, you have to secure the gold in order for you to get item, but immediately, a first blood by Pakbet there. That just changes the landscape here real quick.
Yeah, even the cameraman didn't actually expect that to happen. Neither did I. A bit of a slip up here for Yuji in the mid lane. A lot of this is going to be a huge threat later on. This Alice is going to be very essential. It is central to Diane, to Lard. All their ultimates will have to be compounded with the ultimate from this Alice in order to be effective. And Pakbet looks like he's playing very aggressive. They want to secure this turtle early on, and they are in a very good position to do so.
They really are. Zapdos caught in a bad spot here.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
Almost gets taken out there, but the majority of Brent Esports here are already on level 4. They can go for a fight.
Yep, Brent Esports looking like they're being pinned up against the wall on all sides of the map. This Kimmy pick is just paying off dividends here for Execration.
Yeah, Coco has no response over to the top lane right now. We are going to see a turtle take here with Brent Esports contesting this from Execration. Slowly but surely, they're trying to figure out how to take this. They're just dwindling down the HP of the turtle here. Lumino Blast being charged up, connect. Oh! And Jeff Judy forever, and he's going to go down. Yuji gets the first kill in that engagement. Lord is trying to zone that out. He does have the Minoan Fury, not just spot just yet, and Brent Esports is going to be forced to fall back.
Of course, Brent Esports is still going to go back for the counter engage. Coco is in great position to free hit. Coco gets one. Can he get more? He goes back in, and Zabdu is actually in the wings. He's trying to get his hands in the Rebo. Can he do it? I don't think so. He's under tower. He gets it. Oh my god, that's a beautiful gameplay there for Execration, but their HP bars are actually getting whittled down very quickly.
That was a good engagement by Brent Esports, but Execration just managed to do well. Instead of just giving up their lives, they just decided to delay as much as possible, go back, and just try to pick off somebody. That's what Zaplu did, and then tied up the scoreline. Nobody in a significant lead at this point.
Yeah, and that's an Execration trademark. Go for the very risky play just to get some amount of gold into your pockets. And it paid off dividends for them in that team fight, barely keeping up with the gold though for Brent Esports.
We're going to have to figure out who's going to be getting the turtle first, because with the latest adjustment with having 3 turtles in the game, that might just change the tide of battles here. Teams are going to have to focus on objectives here, but speaking of objectives, top lane looks like it's going to be contested by Execration. Instead, it's going to be the turtles.
Yep, a lot more priority here being given by Execration though. Hayes is still in the wings waiting for a huge moment to go for the Newman Blast, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. He gets locked out against the wall!
And Rebo is down from the count. Minoan Fury gets connected onto Yuji and Pain, and they are going to have to fall back here. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, Zapnu going for Coco. Nice duke there by Coco. He's going left and right. I don't know what's going on with this man.
He's playing around in the bottom lane against Zapnu. The rest of Execration, though, they're trying to go for the backup. Dejan just way too late to the party. 4 members being allotted by Brent Esports, while the top lane though gets pushed out.
Look at that micro outplay by Coco. It was really just there.
Zapnu
had no answers whatsoever. That was just masterful, but meanwhile, that's already a top turret going down.
Yeah, that's the power of the Kimmy pick. Early taking down of the turrets is just so easy for the team that has the Kimmy. And that's the reason why this is gonna get picked a lot more in this tournament. That's what I predict, at least.
Yeah, this is already going to be a very interesting tournament. A lot more open-ended choices. Nobody is going to just go for the meta. Everybody needs to go for the off-meta picks in order for them to have the upper hand.
Again, Kimmy is one of those big off-meta picks that we have to watch out for, and that is showing. Execration is showing why that is going to be the case here. So much damage output, especially if you can protect it for a long period of time, which is exactly what Execration is doing right now.
Kimmy really does start to hurt. I don't know.